A Demon Souls remake. It's finally happening. I really can't believe it. This is easily one of my favorite games of all time, and just look at it in all of its PS5 glory. My god, that looks good. I actually made a video on how much this game deserved a remake about a year ago now, and I called Bluepoint Studios to be the one that would remake the game. Gotta give myself some credit for that one, so go watch that video if you haven't already. Looking at this trailer right from the start, you can see they've changed a lot. The reveal starts off with my girl hitting me with that, "So the world might be mended, so the world might be mended." And my hype's already through the roof before they even show off the gameplay. The gameplay showcase demonstrates the tutorial area in the original game, with my boy in that classic suit of fluted armor going around one-shotting enemies. I highly doubt that's how it's gonna go in the real game. They probably just wanted to tone down the difficulty for the sake of showing off the environment and things like that. One notable difference is how long it takes for the backstab animation to take place. He sticks his sword in him for like a good minute, kind of turns it around before finally just pulling it out, which makes me think that most definitely got rid of running backstabs. Now if you don't know what those are, in the original Demon Souls, you could literally run up behind your opponent even if you were approaching them from the front, and get a backstab in if your opponent wasn't being mindful that you were fishing for a backstab. This was also kind of a problem with Dark Souls as well if you've played that, but this resulted in some pretty wonky combat, particularly during PvP. So if this was fixed, probably for the better. Moving on from that, we see our character taking on more enemies in the tutorial area. Some of his animations look a tad wonky to me, maybe even a little sluggish and unimpactful. Compare his light attack in the remake to his light attack in the original. I'm sure this is something they can easily polish within the coming months, so I'm not particularly worried about the combat animations at the moment. I will say the riposte animation looks pretty sick, just picks him up off the ground and yeah! Another pretty significant difference is the clear choice to add voice acting in. You can hear our character grunting while blocking enemy attacks, seemingly grunting harder when nearly getting guard broken. He also breathes heavily when running around, which I'm about. It helps add to the immersion and sense of dread when going through an area, adding to that feeling of just not knowing what might be around the next corner. And finally, we see our hero make it to the boss and through the fog, only to be struck down after a tough battle against the tutorial boss. And hopefully they kept in beating the tutorial boss, takes you to that little special area where you can get those goodies. Who beat the tutorial boss in the original game? Let me know down in the comments below. But it seems like Bluepoint may have taken some liberties with the remake as well, as towards the end of the trailer we see our knight taking on the armor spider boss. There's a bunch of flammable oil on the floor and the boss lights this oil on fire and it forces the player backward. This was never a mechanic that you had to deal with against the original armor spider boss, so I'm sure they added in some new boss mechanics for us to struggle with against other enemies as well, which is exciting because you don't want to play the same game twice, even if it is a remake. Then again though, this is Demon Souls. I'd play this game twice. Other than that though, it seems like Bluepoint will stay mostly true to the original game's spirit. I didn't see any other notable differences other than that one boss mechanic with Armored Spider, and all the other changes made, like the voices being added, are relatively small changes. I predicted this would happen as well, since Bluepoint keeps their remakes pretty faithful to their original counterparts. Just look at Shadow of the Colossus and the Uncharted remakes. Not that I'm complaining though, I honestly wouldn't have it any other way after the atrocity of 7 Remake. I'm never going to stop referencing that game when I'm talking about remakes, am I? One change I would like to see happen is the 6th Archstone being added into the remake. It was referenced in the original, being closed off due to the world tendency, an actual mechanic in Demon Souls, making the area too dangerous to be around. I would be super hype for an additional Archstone, and would be so hype if we got to actually experience that area in the remake this time around. Also, it seems like this will be a launch title with the PS5, so we'll be getting to experience the game sooner than I thought. That'll be exciting, but the price point for some of these new games is kind of concerning. $70? Ugh. But that's a topic for another video. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'd like to know what you all think about the new Demon Souls remake. Are you excited for it as well? Do you think they'll add in that 6th Archstone us Demon Souls fans have been waiting to get at for so long? Let me know down in the comments below, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Souls related content in the future. I will catch you guys next time. Quick reviews out.